Crowded elevator after 5. Colleagues talking numbers from the ride. Carry all the noise back to the street. Heartbeat walking quicker than my feet. Head is full of half-finished concerns. Little scenes replaying as they burn. By the time I climb our narrow stair, all I want is quiet in the air. And I see you waiting by the light, soft eyes turning down the volume inside. You are where my heart can rest. Drop the armor, loosen every breath. I do not have to prove a single thing when your hands are holding what I bring. All the rushing voices in my head fade beneath the words you choose instead. Out of every place I have ever met, you are where my heart can rest. Later when the window shows the dark, ceiling fan is humming like a spark. I'm lying wide awake in bed. Thoughts keep making circles in my head. You can feel the tension in my back. Turn and pull me gently into that little space between your chest and chin, where the world grows softer as you breathe me in. You say I can let the night be night, leave tomorrow waiting for its time. You are where my heart can rest. Drop the armor, loosen every breath. I do not have to prove a single thing when your hands are holding what I bring. All the rushing voices in my head fade beneath the words you choose instead. Out of every place I have ever met, you are where my heart can rest. If the coming years redraw our map, move us under some new ceiling glass, we will find a corner in each room. Let our late night talking clear the gloom. Every shaken dream that slips from view finds another landing close to you. You are where my heart can rest. Through the bright days and the tests, I do not need a grander, louder dream. Only mornings waking where you breathe. When the road runs further than we guessed, I will press my worries to your chest. Whatever all these changing skies present, you are where my heart can rest. 'cause you helped it awake. You make me brave enough to try. Through the bright days and the tired nights, I do not need to have it all defined. Only you still walking close to mine. When the road runs further than I see, you stay near and keep belief in me. I can step into the open sky wide. You make me brave enough to try. feels kinder with you. Through the bright days and the blue, I do not crave a brighter scene than this. Only reaching for your steady kiss. When the road runs further than I knew, I will walk it while I lean on you. Whatever all these changing days may do, the world feels kinder with you. I cannot stop. I am scrolling futures on my phone. Every path feels heavy when alone. Then your name appears across the screen, and the air around me starts to breathe. You turn my worries into light. Take the sharp edge out of night. I do not need a bigger, brighter life. When my calm begins with your reply. When the noise is climbing way too high, you turn my worries into light. Later in our narrow kitchen space, shoes and jackets gathered in one place, I start telling stories from the train. All the little doubts that filled my brain, you just lean your shoulder into mine. Let the tangled pieces realign. You remind me I can slow my pace, leave the proving somewhere far away. You turn my worries into light. Take the sharp edge out of night. I do not need a bigger, brighter life. When my calm begins with your reply. When the noise is climbing way too high, you turn my worries into light. If the coming years redraw our plans, move us under some new sky and land, we will close the curtains for a while. Let your quiet laughter change the style. Every shaken dream that feels too tight softens when you hold me in this light. You turn my worries into light. Through the bright days and the tired nights, I do not need a bigger, brighter life. Only this small room with you inside. When the road runs further than my sight, you still turn my worries into into light. I cannot stop. I am scrolling futures on my phone. Every path feels heavy when alone. Then your name appears across the screen, and the air around me starts to breathe. You turn my worries into light. Take the sharp edge out of night. I do not need a bigger, brighter life. When my calm begins with your reply. When the noise is climbing way too high, you turn my worries into light. Later in our narrow kitchen space, shoes and jackets gathered in one place. I start telling stories from the train. All the little doubts that filled my brain. You just lean your shoulder into mine. Let the tangled pieces realign. You remind me I can slow my pace. Leave the proving somewhere far away. You turn my worries into light. Take the sharp edge out of night. I do not need a bigger, brighter life. When my calm begins with your reply. When the noise is climbing way too high, you turn my worries into light. If the coming years redraw our plans, move us under some new sky and land, we will close the curtains for a while. Let your quiet laughter change the style. Every shaken dream that feels too tight softens when you hold me in this light. You turn my worries into light. Through the bright days and the tired nights, I do not need a bigger, brighter life. Only this small room with you inside. When the road runs further than my sight, you still turn my worries into light. softens when you hold me in this light. You turn my worries into light. Through the bright days and the tired nights, I do not need a bigger, brighter life. Only this small room with you inside. When the road runs further than my sight, you still turn my worries into light. Without a warning sign, learn to call the chaos something sweet, even when it knocked me off my feet. Taught myself that storms were what love meant, burning bright and leaving hollow dents. Then your voice arrived without a blaze, soft and steady through my held my story in your hands. Did not rush to draw a single plan. You are the proof that love is kind, gentle on my ever-worried mind. I do not need a fire that leaves me blind. Only this one light inside your eyes. When old memories make my shoulders tight, you stay close and keep my spirit bright. Every time you hold this fragile life, you are the proof that love is kind. I still flinch at footsteps in the hall, certain habits from a distant call. Sometimes I apologize for tears, even when you already pulled me near. You just stroke the worry from my face, say I do not have to hide that place. Tell me that my tenderness is brave, not a broken thing that must be saved. You remind me love can take its time. Learn my pace and still decide to stay. You are the proof that love is kind, gentle on my ever-worried mind. I do not need a fire that leaves me blind. Only this one light inside your eyes. When old memories make my shoulders tight, you stay close and keep my spirit bright. Every time you hold this fragile life, you are the proof that love is kind. If the coming years redraw our maps, bring back echoes from the days that passed, will you keep on meeting every fear with the same soft patience you show here? shaken thought that once would hide finds a softer landing by your side. You are the proof that love is kind. Through the bright days and the trials, I do not need a fire that leaves me blind. Only mornings waking to your smile. When the road feels longer than my sight, you stay near and keep my courage bright. I can trust this slowly healing light, while you prove that love can still be kind. Morning light is leaning on the glass. You are pouring coffee, moving past. Phone is buzzing somewhere on the chair. Plans are waiting for us everywhere. Yeah, you stop and ask about my sleep. Brush a piece of hair across my cheek. In that tiny pause before the rush, I remember what I really trust. I used to think I needed something more. Now I see the life I prayed for at this door. One lifetime is enough with you. I do not need an endless list of futures to get through. When your eyes are where my mornings start, when your voice untangles corners of my heart, I could walk through every changing view if all I get is one full life with you. Later on we share a quiet meal, talking through the pieces of our week. Nothing looks like some dramatic scene, still it feels much softer than my dreams. You are laughing at the way I speak. I am tracing circles on your sleeve. Every simple moment in this room turns into a secret kind of bloom. I used to chase 1,000 open doors. Now I only count the ones that lead to yours. One lifetime is enough with you. I do not need an endless list of futures to get through. When your eyes are where my evenings land, when your steady kindness holds my shaking hands, I could walk through every changing view if all I get is one full life with you. If the coming years redraw our map, move us under some new ceiling glass, we will pack these tiny sacred things. Morning jokes and late night whispering, every shaken dream that slips from sight finds another chapter in this quiet life. One lifetime is enough with you. Through the bright days and the bruised ones too. I do not need an endless list of futures to get through. Only waking up and turning back to you. When the road runs further than we knew, I will still be walking every mile with you. Whatever all these seasons put us through. One lifetime Messages keep pulling at my health. Friends are posting pictures far away. Shiny oceans, crowded holiday. For a moment I feel left behind, like I missed some perfect kind of life. Then you walk in wearing that old shirt. Ask me how my quiet heart still works. This is all the love I need, you and me on this small street. I do not want a bigger scene when my favorite view is you with me. When the world tells me to chase something loud or some new place, I just look at how you hold my sleeve. This is all the love I need. Later we are cooking simple food, laughing when the timing comes out crude. Rice is sticking at the pan again, music playing softly from your hand. You reach over, wipe my worried brow, say that this is more than enough now. Every small imperfect little thing feels like gold when you are here with me. This is all the love I need, you and me on this small street. I do not want a bigger scene when my favorite view is you with me. When the world tells me to chase something loud or some new place, I just look at how you hold my sleeve. This is all the love I need. If the coming years change where we stay, new front doors and different stairways, we will pack our mugs and folded clothes. All the stories only we still know. Every hope that slips beyond our reach finds a softer landing when you breathe. This is all the love I need through the bright days and the week. I do not want a bigger scene, only waking up and finding you with me. When the road feels longer than it seems, you remind my tired heart to dream. I can walk through every shifting well, this is all the love I need. walking through your hopes and tangled thoughts. Then there are the nights you barely speak. Eyes are drifting somewhere out of reach. You still lay your phone down on its face. Make a little space for me to stay. You apologize for feeling strange. I just hold the shifting range. I want every version of you. Morning quiet, evening blue. Busy mind and half-formed plans. Tired laughing, shaking hands. I do not need a polished truth. Only what is real in you. Whatever mood you are moving through, I want every version of you. If the coming years redraw your name, change the way you see your given frame. When your old beliefs begin to fade, new convictions grow in their own place. I will learn the colors as they come. Hold the past and future in one home. I want every version of you. Through the bright days and the wounds, growing brave or feeling small, certain heights and sudden falls. I do not need a polished truth. Only waking next to you. Whatever time will slowly move us through, I want every version of you. Suitcase waiting by the bedroom wall. Tickets on the table, early call. City lights are fading into gray as we lock the door and walk away. I keep checking maps inside my head, thinking through the turns that sit ahead. Then you lace your fingers in mine, say we have enough for this new sky. Every road feels right with you. Highway signs are tiny avenues. I do not need a perfect view when my favorite side is next to you. When the future opens wide and new, I feel steady moving here with you. Whatever distance pulls us through, every road feels right with you. ocean stand. Crumbs are resting on your open hand. You are naming houses as we pass, guessing who might live behind the glass. Radio is humming low and kind. You are drawing plans and shifting lines. All the turns I used to fear alone glow a little warmer with you close. Every road feels right with you. Highway signs are tiny avenues. I do not need a perfect view when my favorite sight is next to you. When the future opens wide and new, I feel steady moving here with you. Whatever distance pulls us through, every road feels right with you. If someday we miss the exit sign, end up somewhere off the painted line, we can park beneath an unknown moon, share the way our hopeful hearts still bloom. Every road feels right with you, through the bright days and the blue. I do not need a perfect view, only this shared journey holding you. When the map looks different than we knew, I will still keep walking here with you. Whatever distance pulls us through, every road feels right with you. You were drying dishes by the sink, sleeves rolled up and music on low spin. Sunset paints a stripe across your face, catching little silver in your waves. I lean in the doorway, watch you move, thinking how the years keep shaping you. I do not fear the ticking of the time, while your hand is reaching out for mine. I want us growing older side by side, every wrinkle telling where we tried. I do not dream of some rewind, when the future glows inside your eyes. If the edges soften in our stride, I will still be choosing you in kind. All the years feel easier to find, when we are growing older side by side. Photographs are curling on the shelf, tickets from a train we almost missed, tiny notes you left on working days, folded into pockets tucked away. We have had our thunder and our rain, sit on couches by the street, counting how the traffic changed its beat. Every shaken plan that slips away leaves more room for how we love today. I want us growing older side by side, through the bright days and the tired nights. I do not need another life to find, only this one holding tight to mine. When the road runs further than we see, you can lean your weight across to me. Whatever time decides for you and me, let us keep growing older side by side. Sitting in our corner seat again, same old little table by the window pane. You are talking with your hands like always do, telling some small story only real to you. I pretend I am calm and listening straight, while my heart is running at a different rate. Never thought that after all this time I would still feel sparks along my spine. I still get butterflies with you every time you walk into a room. I do not need a brand new kind of high when my chest still flutters at your smile. When you reach across the table like you do, I still get butterflies with you. Later in our faded evening clothes, you are folding shirts along the radio, singing just a little out of key, dancing through the hallway back to me. You brush lint from off my favorite tee, look at me like I am all you see. In these simple ordinary scenes, love feels like a quiet movie screen. I still get butterflies with you every time you lean a little close. I do not chase a brighter kind of thrill when my pulse still tumbles at your will. When you laugh and hide your face the way you do, I still get butterflies with you. If the years draw lines along our skin, if our hair turns softer, pale and thin, we will sit on couches by the street, counting how the days fell at our feet. I will watch you searching for your keys, feel that same old rush inside of me. still get butterflies with you through the bright days and the blue. I do not need another life to prove how my heart wakes up around your moves. When the road ahead is changing into new, I will still get butterflies with you. Headlines crowd the tiny screen, talking about trouble in between. I forget my breakfast on the chair, lose my focus halfway through a prayer. Then you slide a mug into my hand, tell a tiny joke you did not plan. In that ordinary kitchen light, something in my chest feels more alive. Nothing shakes the world outside these walls, yet I feel a deeper kind of calm. You are my quiet miracle, turning simple hours into full. I do not need a shining sign when your gentle presence steadies mine. When the noise pulls hard at every dream, you keep holding what my heart still means. I once thought wonder had to come in storms. Now I see you are my quiet miracle. Evening finds me tangled in my thoughts, counting every little thing I lost. I start listing where I fell behind, call myself too fragile in my mind. You just sit and listen on the floor, leaning at the same old bedroom door. Say that being tender is not wrong, call my softer colors brave and strong. You do not erase the weight I feel, you stay close until the edges heal. You are my quiet miracle, turning simple hours into full. I do not need a shining sign when your gentle presence steadies mine. When the noise pulls hard at every dream, you keep holding what my heart finds a softer landing where you stay. You are my quiet miracle through the bright days and the dull. I do not need a shining sign, only reaching for your steady eyes. When the road runs further than we knew, I will walk it while I lean on you. I can face whatever time will do while you stay. My quiet miracle. Second-hand couch by the crooked wall, tiny plants still learning how to grow. You hang curtains slightly far too small, laugh about the way they miss the floor. We eat noodles from a single pan, pay the bills with carefully held plans. Still this narrow room in evening light feels like something quietly right. I used to dream of bigger city views, now my favorite window looks at you. In this little world we built for two, every corner carries something true. I do not need a louder light than this. When my day begins and ends with you, when the outside pressure pushes through, I remember what we made right here with you. All I ever wanted slowly grew. In this little world we built for two. Laundry hanging from a crooked line, notes you leave on folded pillow sides. You bring home a candle from the store, say the scent reminds you of the shore. We play music from a tiny phone, dance across this patch of rented stone. You spin once and nearly hit the chair, turn to me and find me standing there. Every clumsy move and gentle smile makes this simple space feel like a sky. In this little world we built for two, every corner carries something true. I do not need a louder light than this. When my day begins and ends with you, when the outside pressure pushes through, I remember what we made right here with you. All I ever wanted slowly grew. In this little world we built for two. If the coming years redraw our map, move us under some new ceiling glass, we will pack these tiny sacred things, fridge door notes and late night whispering. Every shaken dream that slips from you finds another landing place with you. In this little world we built for two, through the bright days and the blue, I do not need a louder life than this. Only mornings waking close to you. When the road feels longer than it should, I will lean on all your quiet good, whatever all these changing seasons do. the ceiling late at night, thinking about turns I did not get right, jobs I did not take, indoors I passed, friends that only lived inside the past. Started wondering if I missed my time, if I chose the wrong roads in my life. Then I heard you moving in the dark, felt your arms wrap gently around my heart. You are my best decision, out of every path and every vision. I do not need a different life to live, when my favorite choice is who you are to me. When the world feels heavy on my chest, I remember what I answered yes. Whatever else I did or did not hit, you are still my best decision. I remember sitting in that quiet room, shaking while I tried to speak the truth. Told you I was scared to let you close, used to run in every time I froze. You just held your coffee in your hand, said you did not need a perfect plan. I could see a future in your eyes, so I chose to stay and not to hide. You're my decision, out of every path and every vision. I do not need a different life to live, when my favorite choice is who you are to me. When the world feels heavy on my chest, I remember what I answered yes. Whatever else I did or did not hit, you are still my best decision. If the coming years redraw our map, move us under some new ceiling glass. If we have to start again somewhere, learn new streets and breathe unfamiliar air, I will look at you across that room, say I would still pick you again so soon. You are my best decision, through the bright days and the distance. I do not need a different life to live, only waking up and turning back to you. When the road runs further than I guessed, you stay there and keep my worries blessed. Out of everything I chose within this spin, you remain my best decision. Ooh. say thank you, touch the server's hand. Ask about their long and busy week, leave a little compliment they need. On the train you stand to give your seat to a stranger falling at their feet. I am watching from a quiet place, falling for your ordinary grace. I love the way you love the world, gentle hands in every turn. I do not need a larger kind of light when your kindness keeps my sky this bright. Every time you let your soft heart show for the people you do not even know, I fall deeper as your warmth unfolds. I love the way you love the world. Evening by the tiny grocery door, you help someone reach the higher drawer. Hold it open for an older pair, smile and tell them to take all their time there. Later on you feed a quiet cat, waiting in the alley by the flats. You are gentle even when you are tired, like your care is running on a wire. I love the way you love the world, gentle hands in every turn. I do not need a larger kind of light when your kindness keeps my sky this bright. Every time you let your soft heart show for the people you do not even know, I fall deeper as your warmth unfolds. I love the way you love the world. If the coming years pull you thin, if your own heart forgets its strength within, I will hold you like you held them all, be the arms you lean on when you fall. I love the way you love the world, through the bright days and the blur. I do not need a larger kind of light, only standing where your heart decides. When the road feels heavier than it should, I will guard the way you do this good. Every day your gentle heart unfolds. I love the way you love the
resting on your face, lines from all the laughter we have traced. Kettle hums a quiet little tune, dust is dancing slowly through the room. You are in my oldest favorite tea, hair still holding shapes from broken sleep. Nothing here would fit a movie screen, yet it feels like everything to me. I once chased a life that burned too bright, now I only want this softer light. If the coming years redraw our map, move us under some new ceiling glass, we will pack these tiny sacred things inside boxes full of whispering. Every shaking dream that slips from view finds another starting point with you. I want this love for all my days, through the bright skies and the rain. I do not need a louder kind of flame, only awaken where your heartbeat stays. When the road runs further than we see, you can lean your weight across to me. Whatever time decides to take or change, I want this love for all my days. You sit down and loosen up your tie, say you missed the mark again tonight. Talk about the people you compare, all the bigger lives you see out there. You keep counting everything you like, wear the pressure heavy on your back, while you list the things you wanna be. I just see the way you look at me. You are enough for me, right here in this small kitchen scene. I do not need a louder dream, when my favorite place is where you breathe. When the world says you should chase some impossible and higher place, I just want the way you hold my sleeve. You are enough for me. Sunday in your faded cotton shirt, hair is doing every kind of curve. You apologize for looking tired, say you lost the glow you once admired. Pointed lines that gather near your eyes, call them proof of where your beauty died. I just trace each gentle little sign, call them maps of how you stay this kind. You are enough for me, every scar and every quiet need. I do not need a perfect frame, where my favorite side is still your face. When the world says you should change into some more polished name, I just want the way you lean on me. You are enough for me. If the coming years redraw our plans, shake the ground beneath your careful hands. When you doubt the value of your heart, think you bring too little to this part, I will sit beside you on this floor, list the ways you held my own before. You are enough for me, through the bright days and the weak. I do not need a brighter scene, only mornings waking where you sleep. When the road runs further than we see,
Order something simple on your phone. Turn the smoky kitchen into home. Later when I stumble with my words, try to say too much and still feel blurred. You remind me I can take my time. Let my tangled feelings slowly rise. We do not need perfect days, just a place to land when skies feel strange. I do not wanna polish life on screens when my favorite view is you with me. If the timing slips and moments shake, you stay here and help my worries break. Whatever storms decide to cross our way, we do not need perfect days. If the coming years redraw our map, move us under some new ceiling glass, we will pack the crooked picture frames inside boxes full of little grace. Every broken plan that falls apart leaves more room to hold each other's hearts. We do not need perfect days, through the bright skies and the rain. I do not wanna polish life on screens, only mornings waking where you breathe. When the road runs further than we guess, you can lean your weight against my chest. Whatever storms decide to cross our way, we do not need perfect days. I have practiced being always fine, careful with the words I let outside. Turn the heavy feelings into jokes, change the subject when it starts to choke. You can see the shift behind my eyes, hear the quiet tremble in my lines. You do not believe my easy smile, ask me if I wanna stay a while. You say I do not have to hold that face stays, just to earn a little bit of space. You love the parts I hide, soft and messy corners of my mind. I do not need a perfect shine when your open heart stands next to mine. When I wanna lock my fears inside, you stay close and keep the door untied. Every side of me can breathe tonight, because you love the parts I hide. Later in our narrow bedroom light, I am tracing worries in the sky, telling you the stories from before. felt too fragile to be known. You just lie there listening on your back. Name the ways my heart has always held. Say the careful way I feel the room. Saved you when your own world filled with gloom. You turn every fault I think I am to something gentle in your hands. You love the parts I hide, shaking hands and overthinking mine. I do not need a perfect shine when your open heart stands next to mine. Oh, when I wanna lock my fears inside, you stay close and keep the door untied. Every side of me can breathe tonight because you love the parts I hide. If the coming years redraw my shape, therapy and seasons help me change. When I start to claim the space I need, learn to speak my truth without a shield. I will still remember how you stayed, holding even what I felt ashamed. You love the parts I hide, through the bright days and the tired nights. I do not need a perfect shine, only this kind presence by my side. When the road ahead feels deep and wide, I will walk it with your steady light. Every side of me can breathe tonight because you love the parts I hide. Crowded office spilling through my head, carry home the phrases left unsaid. Drop my bag beside the hallway wall, mutter that it was a day, that is all. You can hear the distance in my tone, notice how I move around my phone. Ask me if I want a quiet drink, sit and wait while I untangle things. You do not push answers on my chest. You just give my silence room to rest. You hear the things I do not say, all the fears that hide behind okay. I do not need perfect polished lines when your listening fills the in-between. When my voice grows small and slips away, you still understand the heavy weight. Every time my courage runs astray, you hear the things I do not say. Lunch break message sitting on your screen, simple line that says you thought of me. You can tell my answer feels too short, typed a little faster than my thoughts. Later in the corner of our room, you ask softly how my heart has moved. I start talking circles round the point, You hear the things I do not say through the bright hours and the late night haze. I do not need perfect, polished lines. Only you still staying on my side.